what advice would you give to someone on how to live the correct lifestyle and shut out those other voices that are trying to pull them away from those goals and those dreams?
Yeah, that's such a great question because I remember clearly wanting to go to my best friend Farah's sleepover, but I had the state meet 2 days later up in Fresno, California. And when I was asking my parents if I could go, they were like, my mom was like, no. And my dad's like, absolutely. If you think that's the right decision, then you should go. And I was like, dang it. I hate that he's giving me this choice because I know the right thing to do is not go to that sleepover. And I went to the party for dinner and cake, but then I left at 9 o'clock, and I was kind of mad or pissed off leaving early when the party was just getting fun and exciting, and they were laying out their sleeping bags. But I didn't miss out on everything, and she was still my friend the next day, and the day after that, and the day after that. So I think it's really valuable to learn early the art of saying no with grace. Like, oh, I can't do that this weekend, or I can't show up there, but why don't we grab breakfast in the morning before school? Or, there's always something, or like jump in the car and I'll have donuts for us the next morning. And there's always a way to say no, but like, no, no, I can't do that, but let's do this. And continue to nurture those relationships while prioritizing your passions in your sport.
I love that. There was a quote I came across, this morning, actually, that I feel like is in line with this topic that I want to get your take on. The quote was, if they don't have what you want, don't listen to what they say. There's no greater waste of time than justifying your actions to people who have a life you don't want.
Yeah, that is it's so powerful and so hard at that age. I have a daughter in middle school right now, and I see that tug of war in her constantly. And I don't want to be the one to make those answers for her. But when you have a gift or a passion or something that you want to pursue, or even people who recently this week being insulting or mean, unprovoked, um, it's hard to explain that's that's them. They're not being mean because of you. They're being mean because of them and something that's lacking in them. And that's really hard to explain to a 14-year-old girl when they're trying to fit in, but they're also trying to stand out. They're trying to be independent, but they also need their parents. Like, it's such a hard time to go through. But if you have that passion for running, let that be your guiding light, because that's going to make you stand apart from anybody, not just in middle school, but in high school, in college, and beyond when you get into a professional career. Because the gifts and the lessons that we get in our running shoes grant us such a stronger traits that we nurture, like grit and determination and perseverance and goal setting. All these things that make us good at running, or that we learn in our running shoes, really show up in every aspect of our life. Which is why at 50, I'm almost 52, one more week, at 52 years old, that I'm still in my running shoes, making sure that those character traits are at the front of my capacity to cope with anything thrown my way.